Okay, welcome back, guys, on the Wizard again. It's been a while. Oh, what was I doing last? I have no idea why I'm out here. But let's get outside in Qeynos and fight some things. Need to work on my levels. Right now I'm level 3. I'm at halfway through the level. There's the old bandit sash guy. And we're at the docks. So let's tell the game to tell us when we've been playing for about 30 minutes. Look how bright it is outside. This is nice. And there comes the boat rolling up. Okay, so out in the newbie yard, I see skeletons everywhere. One's got a two-hander. I want it. So let's figure out. My spells are kind of janky. I like the frostbolt, the projectile one. Boom, it just shoots like the projectile. It's got really good range on it. And it takes some time to actually reach the target, so that allows you to backpedal, gather some more range. Really cool. So once we gain one more level. Oh no. We have to buy a backpack. I'll do that after I fight these skeletons. Let's see, one more over here. So let me show you. I just don't want to backpedal into the guards. Alright, so we've got the skeleton targeted. You throw this up, and what's reaching there? I'm backpedaling. I got another one ready. Boom, there's 2 spells off. 3. I was able to get 4 nukes off before they reach me. Isn't that cool? Alright, so we do need a bag, so I can't carry any more loot. Run into town. It's so tempting to use this vendor right here on the left. He'll rip you off bad. So come in here to the Galloway's shop. And we just need to unload these things here. And it's going to give us some money. And I'm going to use the money to buy the backpack. So yeah, I might have enough. Actually, we need to sell those snake fangs. Snake fangs. Okay, so I was looting, I remember rat whiskers, some bat wings, wolf meat, rat meat. We can probably sell bone chips. Alright, now we have enough to get the backpack. There might be a closer... this is like the closest vendor, I think, in Qeynos that sells a backpack. It's right here in the monk shop. And you come right in here. Now look at that. Antiquated silver band. 2 AC. It's too expensive. So once I gain level 4, I'm going to go down to the Qeynos sewers. I'm going to try to get my earring... alligator tooth earring, or is it rat tooth, and then get the moonstone ring or the limestone ring. That reminds me of like those mood rings that they had in the 90s or 80s. Maybe it was the 70s. I remember when I was a kid, I saw one. I found one in a skating rink. And I thought, what the heck is this? And so it's a mood ring. It changes colors with your mood. And I thought, what is this, from like the 70s or 60s? So I thought it was like an old thing when I was a kid. All right. Frostbolt, opening shot. Back pedal. Another frostbolt. There's 2 spells off. There's shock of frost, real quick burst. And he's pretty much dead. So this is doing 5 damage each. So we managed to damage him for 15 damage before he even reached us. Pretty cool. And now I've out of mana. Time to sit. I need more milk too. So let's see here. What am I don't have any milk. Milk is what I use to stack. They're only 5 copper a piece. So a stack of 20 is not going to be very expensive. I'll get a stack of 20 and that'll last me a long time. I get meditation and one more level. So I'm off work. Oh, I can't afford it because I just bought the backpack. So I have enough for maybe 10. Yeah, we got 10 milks. All right. So we're going to kill beetles. We're going to kill skeletons. Beetles are the best thing to kill right now. So I'm just going to sit right here, recover my mana, and we'll get out there fighting. Wow, I was listening to DV. Let's get it right. I was listening to the End and Death 3, Horus's Victory, voiceover part 4 by the channel DQVO. Man, it is so good. I'll put a link in the video description if you guys want to know what I listen to while I play my game. You know, kind of in my downtime. So good. I'm trying to get these beetles, but they're all scattered about. I think I'll go for this one way over there by the wall. It's the quickest way to level. So I'm off work. I'm drinking root beer. Still full because I had Subway today. So I came home from work and there was a bag of Subway sitting on my porch. Someone had ordered Uber Eats or whatever. And it was delivered to my address. And I looked at the receipt and it said it was delivered at like 1 p.m. And I was already home from work at like 7:30, closer to 8 o'clock. So it had been sitting out my porch for a couple hours. It was safe to say that no one was coming to get it. Someone probably refunded their purchase. I don't know what happens after that. Anyways, it was kind of to the point where it's gonna go bad. It was spoiling. I had like some mayonnaise sauce type stuff there. So I just ate it and it was okay. It wasn't bad. It was, you can tell it's been out for a while. But I got a free meal today, Subway, a foot long. Came with some chips, a Gatorade, and 3 of those cranberry cookies. Cranberry cookies were like really soft and, you know, they tasted pretty fresh. They like, you couldn't tell they'd been out on the porch for a long time. But my porch is shaded, so it wasn't like it was super heated. It was just kind of in that 80-degree shade temps. So saved myself some money there and got some free Subway today. The perks of being me, living in my address where people accidentally send food to the wrong place. Alright, we're making a lot of progress, and all these things are gonna eventually give me some armor. Give me a cloth armor piece. Hook bro up. What I don't like about this outfit is I look like every other human caster in this area. We're all wearing purple pajama suits. I want to look a little more unique. Okay, one more. I don't have a lot of mana. Let's just sit down for a second. They use that garlic aioli sauce. But this tastes a lot better than it did whenever I got it that one time. I think I got a bad batch. It was terrible. This actually wasn't too bad. It tasted more of a mayo than a garlic. Alright, that beetle is going down. See if we can reach him from this range. We can. Backpedal. Another frostbolt. He resisted the first one. Let's do the shock of frost. Quick casting. And we won't be able to get a third one off. We're just out of mana. So you end up resisting the first one. He resisted 1 of the 3. So my phone app game that I've been playing for about a month. It's about to getting close to reaching $2 of money on it. $2. It's crazy. I'm having fun on it. I know it's stupid. And it's like they're basically just mining your data and marketing stuff to you. That's all it is. But I enjoy it. It passes the time. So what I like to do when I'm at work and there's not a whole lot going on, I break away and I go down to the bathroom, sit down in the bathroom, and that's my personal time, just my me time. And I pull out my phone app game and play it. I got a couple of them I play actually. And it kind of refreshes your brain. You're not focused on doing things. Mindless swiping. And I was checking out my YouTube channel and I was like, dude, I haven't put out a video in days. And that's because of my work schedule. I got home from work today. I was like, I was going to make a video as soon as I got home from work. I ate that Subway. Checked up on the news to catch myself on current events, and I was sleepy. So I went to bed. I mean, I woke up and it was like already 1 a.m. I was like, okay, I'm refreshed. Let's lay in bed for about 30 minutes and then get up and play some EQ. All right, we need to throw up the shield again. There we go, get ourselves some hit points. And Frost Bolt. I shouldn't use that in the opening because it costs 2 more mana. I should only use it just 1 if I plan on trying to maximize my range. Otherwise, it's costing extra mana and it doesn't do extra damage. I should avoid using it. Only in certain conditions. So, my day off, I thought about watching The Goonies or Forensic Files. The old Forensic Files. Oh, and my sister told me, she sent me a link while I was at work, showing some new season of King of the Hills going to be released. I don't expect it to be the same as the old one because everybody who was involved in the show probably is retired or something like that. If I had to think, it's been probably 20 years, I guess. 20 years or more. Things aren't the same. But I'm looking forward to checking it out. That was one of my favorite shows. So King of the Hill, if you're a fan, I think there's a new season coming out. My big thing has been Warhammer, especially these YouTube videos. I wish I could play them while I record so you guys can hear, but it's copyrighted stuff. I mean, someone's channel's property. Here we go. Next beetle. We'll start off with the Frostbolt, even though it's more expensive, just to get the range we need. Backpedal. I can get another one off. And then we can backpedal just a little more. There's 3 spells. Backpedal. I'm gonna get a fourth. If I had the mana, I could have got a 4th blast of spell off, so it's 4. But in one level we get root, so we can basically start out with the max range, root, backpedal, 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 and then do another set of nukes. That's how I think I can do it after I gain 1 more level. Question is, how long is it going to take me to level up? It's taking me forever. I might just cut away and grind on some beetles and then meet you guys when I'm level 4, because that's when I'm going to go down the sewers and that's when I'm going to advance to Qeynos Hills. That's the plan. Rest. Okay, so I'm pretty close to level 4 now. Killed some snakes, killed some bats, killed rats. And I've got enough components to turn in to do that Unsar's Glory quest. I think I could do 4 turn-ins. Oh, and the mangy rat is up. So here's my experience. You can see it looks about, 85% of the way through the level. Darn this thing. There we go. A redhead. Now let's get that dagger. I really want that dagger this time. I'll take a fishing pole too. That's good. Here's our redhead. Enjoy your redhead. Ooh, he gave me a lantern. And the experience was okay. We don't need a lantern. I already have one. So that's a small lantern. I have a large lantern, I think, in my hand. Yes. The larger the better. And let's sell the bat furs. We won't need those. I need extra money because when we get level 4, I need to buy maybe a few more spells too. I don't think I got the next spell that does like a nuke. We need an upgraded nuke spell. But when we do level up, the current nukes we have will do 6 damage and cost 8 mana. So it's not even a 1-to-1 ratio, but it's better than it was. Because it was doing 4 damage and costing 8 mana. That's a 0.5 damage per mana. That's how inefficient you are early on as a wizard. And why you're not really better than like a mage as far as nuking. Heck, everyone's got a nuke that's that good. Even the priests, the clerics. Okay. Unsar, where is he? He's by the bank. Need to focus. So we have to turn in 2 bat wings, 1 rat whisker, and 1 snake scale. He'll cast a buff on himself and give us some experience. I think I could turn in 4 times, so hopefully this pushes us over into level 4. There's Unsar himself. Okay, so I don't have to get to the dialogue, but we have to give him a rat whisker, 2 bat wings, and a snake scale. And there it is. There's my experience. You can see the little blue bar over here where I'm moving the mouse. And I don't know if we're going to be able to get this level. Let's turn it at all. Oops. That's not how you do it. You only turn in 1 of those. Okay. 2 bat wings. 1 rat whiskers. Hair of a dog. Nice. And you're getting faction too, which could be important to you. 2 bat wings, 1 rat whisker, and 1 snake scale. So to finish off the level, I'll just go and do that tackle box quest. Here we go. 4th turn in. And we're so close. Okay. Let's go ahead and sell one last thing here. We'll sell the food because I need to buy my spells. And this is a trainer over here. And he's got spells too. Okay. Iron rations always sell for a gold. I like that. Now, all we have to do is run over to the docks, pick up a tackle box. You know what? When I was a kid, I used to love looking through a tackle box. All those lures, jigs, and jerk baits, spinners, spoons. I used to just love looking at all the different fish lures. Oh, and the boat's coming by. I always get tempted. It's like that YOLO. You only live once. You just want to jump on the boat. Okay, this is the way. We hop in the water, and I'm sure it's... Imagine that. You're all dry, and you got clothes on, and you just... Boom, right in that water. Start freezing to death. And this dude can just jump in here and get his own tackle box. He's like, let me find a sucker to get themselves wet for my tackle box. All right, here we go. Now let's see how much experience we get here. It barely moved the bar, but we got 14 copper. Let's see how much the second part of the quest gives us. Maybe this one gives us a slight bit more experience. But we're getting some money and I need that. Hey, what is this? I never noticed a person walking around with an enchanter pet before, and I've been in this town a lot. Right, second part of the quest, do we level? Oh, we're so close. So let's just do this one last time. Destroy the dress. Go back to the docks. Rinse and repeat. And then we'll get ding. And so once I ding, I'm heading out to Qeynos Hills. The usual quest, trying to kill rabid wolves. I mean, I can go back to that. I just haven't seen rabid wolves. I've been fighting wolves out there. But getting the bears and the wolf hides isn't important like it was in my last playthroughs. Because I can't wear leather armor. I can only wear cloth. So it'd actually be better if I went to Everfrost. And fought the spiderlings. All right, I think this is gonna level this part right here. I think we'll level right here. All right, we have 51 hit points. Now I have 66 hit points. And he gave me 12 copper. Let's turn in the last part because we're just gonna be right by the bank. We're already headed that way. And find our new spells. And train in meditation. When you go from no meditation to meditation, oh, that's a big, nice jump. Okay. What am I doing? Oh, yeah, I'm turning this in. Close that. Take your dress, sir. And we got 3 silver. I like how it's a randomized loot, too. So we go by the bank. Hit up the maid shop. Have him teach us how to meditate. What is this guy? Is he a mage or is he a wizard? He's an enchanter. He's like, how dare you accuse me of being one of those? Okay, the spell seller. And let's see, can we train in meditation? Yes. I don't think there's anything else we can train in. You get dodge a little bit later on, like level 22, but that's terrible, really. It only goes up to like 75 skill, so it's not even really like it's even there. All right, so let's just throw the rest of the points into swimming. That's enough. Okay, spells. So we already have a few on us. Let's sit, open the book, and find the spells in our inventory. Where's our inventory? There's a small bag, okay. What is this one? Here's gate. Oh, nice, we can gate around. So we can get ourselves back to town super quick. Root. So those are the only 2 spells I already had. Okay, so I'd like to buy Shock of Fire and O'Kill's Radiation. Let's see, where is the vendor? She's the one that sells them. I'll buy Shock of Fire first, because if I can only have one of the 2, that's the one I need first. Shock of Fire, there we go. 4 gold. I don't even have enough for one of them. All right, let's start selling some of our components here. I need 4, almost 5 gold. Rat ears, you're gone. Rat meat, you're gone. Wolf meat. I might actually sell one of my small bags too. So let's sell everything in this bag. Bone chips. Right, now let's see if we have enough now. Shock of Fire. I have enough. Okay, so I need to get O'Kill's Radiation, but at this level, low level, it only lasts for like 2 ticks. It becomes better over time, so we'll just buy it later on. All right, we got 1 improved nuke spell. And you know what? I can gate myself out of town too, so let's throw up gate. we can travel in style. We'll put it right there. And while that's going up, let's see. We need root. And, yeah. Is it? Yeah, it is. It took forever. Okay. Shock of Fire. Let's see. Are we going to replace Shock of Frost? No, let's not replace any of them yet. Let's just put this on our spell bar because it's going to cost a lot more mana. So, how much damage does it do? Let's see. Shock of Fire. It says it cost. It's got 200 range. It costs 15 mana, and it initially does 13 damage. So the damage per mana is just under 1 for 1. So it's probably better to use the Shock of Fire than the other one. Okay, we got Gate. Let's get out of town. Let me memorize Root. And we'll go fight some wolves and things. It says the gate is too unstable and collapses. And it just took all my mana up. That was garbage. And let's see. Am I meditating now? All the spell icons are kind of messed up. We'll try to fix that soon. If we go to display, let's go. That won't fix anything. Our gamma's maxed out. Clip plane's maxed out. Everything's maxed out. Yeah, it's gonna take too much mana to recast gate. It's expensive. All right, let's try to gate ourselves out of town one more time. Lazy travel. Nice. It didn't have to load because we were already in zone. So let's try out that new spell now. Actually, let's do one of our old ones first. We're gonna clicking beetle, get some distance here, throw up our long range nuke, firebolt or frostbolt. Does 6 damage. Shock of Frost. Only 1 damage, partially resisted. And so I was low on mana because I already used Gate and it took up most of my mana. Oh well. That's the problem. Sometimes you get resists. We need to train up on or memorize Root. That'll save us sometimes. We'll put Root right where Gate is. Oh, there's a bug on me. What kind of bug is that? I hate when things crawl on you. Holy shoot. What kind of bug was that? I killed it before I could get a good look at it. Alright, we got Root now. Root beer. Let's go and do our long range nuke. I'm just testing out the new spells. So this is the really long one. Fire, Frostbolt. Backpedal. Frostbolt again. I don't think I have enough for Shock of Fire. Oh, I fizzled. That's fine. 666. That's 18 damage before you reached me. Just kind of raising my offense, my meditate, all those things. And then next thing we'll do is go over to Qeynos Hills. Oh man, if I had the mana, I could have taken that guy on. Fippy. He's an even con. We won't mess with him. So meditate's at level 10. See how much we get per time. So our mana goes up from 32 Now 33. Goes up from 33 to 37, so we have 4 mana per tick instead of just 2. So it's doubled our regen rate. Still takes some time. Oh, it's going up even more. It's at 11 now. I think it'll go all the way up to 20. So right now it's only giving me 4. But it might give us more when we get higher up. But let's get over to Qeynos Hills. We're making progress. Not yet, but after I get one more level, I'll probably go down the sewers. And I'll kill the undead knight and try not to drown this time. Okay, let's try out our newfound powers. And with great power comes great responsibility. Alright, Grey Wolf, Blue Con. Let's get the max damage. Frostbolt, backpedal. Boom. Alright, he's coming for us. Boom, 13 damage. Boom, look at that. He just barely reached us. Low quality skin, I'll take it. I've got enough mana to do another fight. Let's find something, at least the wolf. Let's do the wolf. Max distance right here. Nope, that's too far. Here we go, max distance. See how we got time to backpedal before it lands? Now let's root him. Alright, he's rooted. Let's get our distance. Sit. Meditate. His life's going back up. Dude, it's going up quick. Alright, maybe I shouldn't meditate. Down. Bad dog. We have to sit a lot, and we have to be patient a lot. Oh, this dagger just doesn't do very much damage. It's the newbie dagger. I would like a snake fang. So what we'll do is get ourselves over to Blackborough and start trying to kill snakes, because you can get snake fangs on them. That would be a huge upgrade from what we're currently using. Yeah, see, this is the thing. You have to sit. Meditation, what are we at? We're at 12 skill. See, we go from 49 to 53. It's still giving us 4. From 54. Yeah. So we get 4 mana per tick at this moment. I think we'll go up to like 5 when our meditation goes up a little higher by the time it maxes out at our current level. I'm guessing. So what shall we fight next? I would like to fight some Null Scouts. I just don't see any out here, but that might be too much for me. I don't know. She's indifferent. I always con these NPCs. You never know. Nice hair. There's guard killing everything. Leopold. King Leopold. Bear is blue? Really? At level 4, bear's blue. Let's go ahead and do the strong nuke. Let's throw up a root. Stay. Alright. These are more efficient, so let's do the Shock of Frost. Alright, that did 6 damage. Do a Shock of Frost. 6 damage, do another one. Alright, do another one. Root broke. One more. He partial resisted the last one. So let's see, we have 17 mana. I can try Shock of Frost too. Nice. Taking out bears. Let's see where we're at. Oh man. Attacking myself. Alright. Yeah, I'm finally putting up another video. Man, I haven't played in forever. This work schedule is killing me. So what's been going on in the world too? Oh. I'm getting a pay raise now. So we have new contracts and I'm increasing my year. So, you know, my residency year. So that means I get paid more. Excuse me. I'm getting more paid. Getting a pay raise. It's exciting. Hey, there we go. Cloth cord. Our AC is at 55. It goes up to 56. And I need to throw up my minor shielding as well. We go from 66 hit points to 75. So it gives me 9. Better than nothing. Well, the darn wolf walked by and smacked me. Big damage. Dude, wolves. So yeah, I got the big pay raise. It's not going to show up in my bank count for another month, but then it's only going to be half a month raise. But after that, it's going to feel good. So I've already been cutting back on my spending. So like when I go to work, I turn my AC up at 80. When I'm at home, it's at 76. I use the ceiling fan instead of turning my AC down low. I've been eating out a lot less, saving money that way. Always turning off lights when I'm not in the room. I'm trying to drive more efficiently when I'm driving, so I use up less gas. And just everything I'm doing, I'm just really mindful of my spending. It's become like not an obsession with me, but very important aspect is trying to save money. Become very frugal. Even when I'm grocery shopping, I used to like never look at prices. Now I'm buying generic brand stuff. Even though I don't always enjoy it as much as some of the brand stuff, I'm thinking, is it worth an extra $1.50? And so that's what I'm doing. I'm also anyways, I'm just like shopping the value menus, as you would say, like the value. All right, we have an even con. No, that's not an even con. There was an even con over here. I'd like to try to fight the even con. Let's see if I got. Okay, long range nuke. Here we go. Back up. Let's go ahead and do it again. Dude, he is fast. Yeah, he's got like Spirit of Wolf speed on. See if I can get some more range away. Here we go. Shock of Fire. Dude, he's like almost full life. And he's like so fast. Remember, this is an even con. I might not be able to win. Yeah, I might not win. We'll see. Oh yeah, I got you. Even con. Should give us good XP. Gosh, I'm attacking myself. Nice. So I can fight even cons. So it's an issue whenever I root them and go sit down, their life starts regenerating super quick. And these wolves have incredibly fast run speeds. And so even if I get max distance, they're right on top of me in no time. So there's no scout. It's a blue. Let's get a little more mana and I'll take them out. Kind of wrap this episode up. Level 4. Big jump in power from level 3 to level 4 with our new spells. Still need more hit points. Let's get over there. We're too far away. Yeah. All around. I think it's enough. He's a blue. Get some distance, max range. Probably right about there. Back pedal. Two. Ah, I fizzled. Boom. 13 damage. Nice. No fang. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I'm having a good time on Wizard. It's not my favorite class, but it's different. Not what I'm used to playing. We'll camp out here, and next time hopefully we'll be getting to Blackburrow very soon. The other option is to go to Permafrost and start farming silk so we can get armor. That's an option. I have to look into quests I can do. Maybe I could get some upgraded stuff, but Blackburrow, killing snakes and getting Snake Fang would be a nice upgrade for me. Also, getting the 5 hit point earrings and 5 hit point rings would save me sometimes. Having extra 20 hit points is big whenever your stamina's crappy caster stamina. So anyways, guys, thanks for watching. This is going to go up on Saturday morning. Have a great weekend.